Oh, what's up, boys and girls? It's your boy Money Mark. We back up in here, okay? Back and better than ever. All right, you know how we do it. All right, fresh to death. All right, that's how we doing it up in here, like always. All right, you here, I'm here. It's your boy Money Mark. We out here. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to another rousing edition of the Wrestling Gamer. Now, today's episode doesn't have anything to do. Actually, heads up, because we are going to wrestle with another topic, with an idea. All right, and it's about the beautiful game. So, wrestling gamer. All right, so there we go. That's how we coming. All right. Now, if you haven't guessed already, a theme for today. All right, the theme is what the which we call over here American, we call soccer. All right, what we call overseas is football. All right, with the world's most popular sport everywhere except for the United States. Okay, so but we are going to talk about we're not talking about the popularity of the sport. We are here to I'm going to correct I am going to attempt to right a wrong, to attempt to correct a travesty that has been committed. All right. So now, this I noticed this. All right, but let's get right down to it. All right. But first, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. All right, this is mostly a one-off here. Today's like we said, today's not gonna be a Mountain Dew. All right, but it might. But yeah, I guess this is gonna be a mountain of a topic, and I do not think that this topic should be overlooked. All right, so we are going to get right down to it. All right, so I've noticed that Lay's has committed quite the travesty in bestowing upon the eventual, not, he didn't win it yet, but they were bestowing upon him before. They're bestowed upon Messi the title of greatest of all time, as you know, as a GOAT. Man, a GOAT. I'll show you what I mean. Right here. Right here. This is Lay's. This is the travesty that I'm talking about. All right. Now, it's a nice thought. It's a really nice thought. Okay. This is, Messi. He's a great player, phenomenal athlete. All right. He stays that I know of. He doesn't have any skeletons in his closet. All right. But things happen. All right. So this right there. That is right there. Okay. Is he greatest of all time? Sorry, Lace. I beg to differ. All right. Although Messi has just won his first World Cup, there still only is one GOAT. Okay. It's that guy. Okay, this guy right here. Okay. So, let me show you what I mean. I'm not gonna want to get too detailed and specifics, all right? But this is the man right here. This is the man we are talking about, all right? This man right here, Edson Arantes do Nascimento, all right? Born in Minas Gerais, Brazil, also known as Pelé, also known as Ure. It would translate to the king. Okay, Messi, Ronaldo can be on the farm and talk about farm animals, sheep, goats. If Messi is the goat, then Pelé is the shepherd. Okay, so, but yeah, so this is the boy right over here. This is Pelé. Okay, Pelé is the king. All right, now, oh wait, but Money Mark, how many World Cups has he won? Messi won a World Cup. How many has Pelé won? That many. That many. Okay, so there we go right there. That many World Cups he has won. Okay, count them. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, to my knowledge, and which is every knowledge, Pele has three. The only other player I can think of with multiples is Maradona, which has two in 1988, 1978, and in Mexico in 1986. Okay, now Maradona is another Argentine player. Okay, he unfortunately is no longer with us. Okay, he passed away some time ago. All right, so he is no longer with us, but he is still a legend in a legend of Argentine soccer. Okay, some people is Maradona greater than Messi, or is Messi greater than Maradona? All right, well, Maradona has two World Cup victories. Messi so far has only one. Messi has said he does not plan to retire. Everybody thought that. Everybody said, "Oh, I want Messi to get it for his last World Cup. I want Messi to get it for his last World Cup." All right. Will this be his last World Cup? We will see. We will see if he already says it, that he's not going to hang him up. He is going to play in 4 years when the World Cup comes home here to North America. Okay, so when the World Cup comes here, we're going to see if he is going to play. So Messi, this was his first World Cup. But now Maradona won his World Cups in 1978 and in 1986. Okay, 78 was a good year, and 86 it was versus West Germany, because at that time it was still East Germany, West Germany was still split. It wasn't. It was the Berlin Wall was still there. East Germany was bad news, and West Germany, that's why it was called West Germany. It's not, as it is today, just unified Germany. All right, so it was versus West Germany, and a lot of people will see this classic. It is in the top 10 goals of all time. Some say it's the most controversial goal of all time, but it's the classic, what Maradona calls the mano de Dios, which translates in English to the hand of God, in which Maradona he receives a pass, and he appears to knock the ball into the net using his hand, which of course is forbidden in soccer if you're not the goalie or you're throwing the ball in from out of bounds. All right, so to this day, it's a little bit iffy. There was no VAR back then, so there was no way to tell if he used his hand or not. In fact, used his hand or not, but he swears to this day, to his dying day, which was a couple of years ago, that it was not his hand, but the hand of God that knocked the ball in, which is, I guess, is legal. They didn't say, nobody says that, God can't help you play. Everybody prays for good luck. But yeah, so it was the hand of God play. Look it up on YouTube if you want to see it. It's called the Hand of World Cup Final 1986, Hand of God. All right, now we're talking about the King. Okay, his 3 World Cups. All right, his first World Cup was 1958 in Sweden. All right, and the final. Pelé is the youngest player to win a World Cup. 17 years old. He won his first World Cup. Okay, how old is Messi? 35, 36, I don't even know. And he just won his first World Cup at 35. Pelé won his first World Cup at 17. All right, my man wasn't even old enough to drink. I don't know what the drinking age is in Brazil or Sweden, but Pelé won a World Cup at the youngest player to win a World Cup at 17. All right, next was he won the World Cup in next was in 19, then 19 it was a repeat in 1962 in Chile. Okay, so far Pelé is the Brazil is the only team to repeat since I think Italy did it. Italy did it before in 1934 and 1938. All right, but Brazil did it in 58 and 62, and Brazil has since been no other team has been repeat. France had a chance to do it this past World Cup, but they failed because, of course, France won the World Cup in 2018. They beat Croatia, and they had a chance to be the first repeat champion since Brazil, but they failed to do so because Messi and Argentina they they got the better of France in a rousing game. It was a penalty kick shootout. It was just a shame that somebody had to lose that game. All right, but Argentina came out on top. They scored. They scored more penalties. France missed a couple, and that's nobody's fault. Penalty kicks is just. I personally think it's just a horrible way to end a game. You might as well just. I mean, a quicker way is just to either flip a coin or you rock paper scissors for it. Best two out of three. Everybody goes home. It's all about luck. It's all out. It's no pressure on the players, no pressure on the goalie, nothing. That's it. So Brazil was and Pelé was the player to win 19 in 58 and 62, the repeat, and also in 62 and in 1970, because 1966 was in 1966. The World Cup was in England, and of course England won. It was one of many host countries that has won the World Cup in their host country. I mean, it was unheard of, but I think with 1930 and Uruguay won. I think when 1930 was the first World Cup, Uruguay won, the very first World Cup, on their home soil. But 1970, the World Cup was in Mexico. All right, and this is where this picture is from. This is Pelé after winning the World Cup in Mexico in 1970. Okay, so this is him winning, and then shortly after that, Pelé I do believe he retired from the national team, and he went to go play for the New York. He went to go play for the North American Soccer League for the New York Cosmos. Okay, and I think in I think he retired in 1977. So he played. He was playing in the United States, the New York Cosmos. Now the North American Soccer League is back, but it's not the same. People still here don't care about soccer, but same. So, but yeah. So, and there we go. And all right. So, and then Pelé had a very great club career for Santos. All right, playing just 15 years old, playing for his club Santos. Now, Pelé he is one of the people that he probably transcends. Like there's nobody is like such a polarizing figure. He's credited with inventing the bicycle kick. Okay, you hear like if you watch wrestling, I do. You see AJ Styles do the Pele kick, which is a bicycle kick. Pelé invented the bicycle kick. All right. And also is credited with coining the phrase, nicknaming soccer the beautiful game, the world's most beautiful game. Okay, because let's face it, it's a beautiful game. Now, a lot of you marks out there like to be like, soccer's boring, And I know the classic line, the classic joke, if I wanted to see somebody score for 90 minutes, I'd take my friends to the bar. Yeah, I know all about that classic classic line. All right, so but don't worry about this, soccer haters. The World Cup is over. You can go crawl back into your little caves and crawl back into your little hobbit houses. All right, for another 4 years. Actually, 3 years and 364 days. Okay, when the World Cup, comes here to the United States, all right, North America. The World Cup in 2026 will be in North America, and that is for you all you geography buffs out there. If you're not too sure about what North America consists of, I will tell you. It is Canada, which is also known as America's hat, the United States, and Mexico. Okay, so North America, with those three countries, the World Cup will be in stadiums across there. Most notably in Canada, maybe Rogers Center, where I don't know if it's an outdoor stadium, but I'm pretty sure they have the stadiums for the Arena Football League and whatnot. And of course, I'm pretty sure popular stadiums, the one they used here in '94. Pretty sure they're going to use the Meadowlands, maybe AT&T Stadium, and also SoFi Stadium, probably, and maybe Levi Stadium also. And in Mexico, probably Estadio Azteca, which is a classic, which hosted the World Cup in 1970 and '86. Maybe it'll host back there. All right, so that is going to be a great time. All right, so what else? But yeah, so I think we can just pump the brakes on calling Messi the best, because I mean this guy still is he is the king. Because if you were alive in the '70s and '80s, your debate wasn't the equivalent of today's debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. It was between Pelé and Maradona. All right, which of course also back then it was Pelé, because he had already won his 3 World Cups, and Maradona, after '86, had just won his second one. So, but yeah. So and now in the modern times, you can make a case for Messi being maybe the greatest modern player, like Messi, Ronaldo. Who's the greatest? Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe. You can make a case for these guys. Even the classic guys like that played earlier, David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, France, you can be, Miroslav Klose, Bastian Schweinsteiger, so Michael Ballack. You can make a case for these guys. Somebody, who's the greatest United States player? Is it Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan? Nobody. You don't know. Mexico, Chicharito, also known as Javier Hernandez. So these are the great guys today. But the outliers are pretty much the debate today. Today's debate is today's world. Today's Jordan, LeBron debate, and the soccer equivalent is Messi and Ronaldo. All right. So a lot of people, some people say Messi is better. Well, a lot of people are saying that now because he's finally won the World Cup. People say, "Oh, Ronaldo is better because he just, he's more popular, right? He's got more endorsements. He's I don't know, he's younger, better looking. He's a clean cut, pretty boy. All right, and Messi's kind of like the bad boy, all tatted up and everything, and be like, yeah, I'm a bad boy, yeah, watch me score this goal right quick, So, but yeah, so I guess that's it then. All right, so thank you guys for watching. If you watch this whole thing, watching me, just talk about soccer this whole time. If you're into it, fine. If not, that's okay too. Now, remember, this is just, don't be, don't hit me in the comments. Be like, raw. This is just, I'm just throwing facts out there. Okay, these are just the facts. All right, so whatever. All right, so. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. We about to roll up out of here. I'm your boy Money Mark. All right, we have Messi, a pretty good Argentine player, maybe the best Argentine player, maybe not. All right, and then we have the now we have the king. Okay, and with his 3 World Cups. All right, so there you go. Right there's a better view. All right, so all right, we about to roll up out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. We got some good video games popping off the chain. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm your boy Money Mark. We about to roll up out of here. Peace. Let's go USA 2026. We out here. Peace.